I can't tell. Are my hands in frame? I need to look. Happy Thursday, my friends. My name is Tara, and you are watching The Daily Nail, my weekday daily nail show where we do manis and talk all things nails. If you're just passing by and you find this channel educational or mildly entertaining, consider subscribing. Trying to get the live here. There we go. Forgot to turn down the volume though. There we go. Let's pull up the chat. Okay. So let me see. It looks like you can see all the way over here, but not so much over here. Let's see how high up I want to go here. Looks like I'm still kind of... What if I come down a little lower? Tip that up. Let's see.
Correct. My conclusion was limited support for different sources for Jesse for the handwritten portion of that.
All right. That looks pretty good. You can't really see my liquids, but I think I'm going to be all right. I just popped off. Yesterday, I used Revel Nails Clean Slate Peel Base. It was a little more difficult to pop off than when I used Luxie Nails Dip Enabler Peel Base. Luxie's is more like UNT. In fact, I had to file all of my nails at the sidewalls in order to pop off. So like maybe I should do 2 layers, but I'm gonna stick to one again. Oh, but we're gonna swatch some dips. Let's do that before I put on my peel base. We're gonna swatch Revel Nails Polar Lights collection. Good morning. Who's here? Ladies, Patty. Good morning, Tara. Yeah, I'm going to swatch this Polar Lights collection, but I'm so mad that I only have these little swatch sticks and not the stiletto ones. What am I going to do? Because Brandis, I guess the twin is going to be today and then post tomorrow. I think she wants to use the white one with the thermal, but I don't know how or anything, so... If I get through all this swatching before she gets here, I'm just going to have to do something. All right, let's see. Where do you open it? Yeah, right here. Oh, no, right here. Okay. Let's take them out. I love this one. That teal one. All right.
And the formation of that in particular, I was able to find an R formation.
So we got Aurora Polaris. That's the thermal. And the glitter is called Merry Dancers.
And the lowercase k that we talked about a little bit yesterday as well.
Supernova.
Lowercase k examples I have.
How are you guys doing today? Tara, Patty. Patty, which hip? The one that always bothers you? Patty said her hip was hurting. It's weird because my left hip has started bothering me. It started a few weeks ago or maybe a month ago. It comes and goes, but every time I take a step, when it is bothering me, it hurts, you know? Like, what the heck is that? It's probably just arthritis. The white and flaky is Northern Lights. And purple one is called World View, not World. World, like WHIRLED. Okay. Like whirlpool. All right, let's swatch World View first. This is that shimmery one. I showed you guys. It's really pretty. The weather is so lousy here today. It's cold and rainy and gray, dark, you know. But the amounts, of course, she spends. Oh my God! If this is my doctor, hold on. Hold on, you got. Oh, hold on. Now I gotta fix my phone. All right, hold on a second, guys. Sorry. I am still live, huh? All right. I gotta see how in frame I am. Not very. Oh, I'm gonna have to see for me to. There we go. Try that. Too far?
Now moving on to the second line of the question writing, the cursive T in the word to. I didn't have a lot of examples of a capital cursive T of Jennifer. This was one of the few that I had on the bottom. You see the arrow pointing to. So again, that.
Hold on, you guys. All right. Should I just turn it? Should I turn it horizontally? Let me know if I should. Okay, so we just did one dip of World View. Let's do the second. This one would chrome because it's a shimmer. It's a muted purple though. It's not bright. So I saw that today is the go ahead for the nail boo. So I got to post that Manny again. Okay. I'll let that dry for a minute. All right, let's do Supernova. This one's like a magenta color. My Massachusetts accent coming through. So this has some small foil pieces, maybe. They look like they're metallic foil pieces. That is pretty. It's got it's purple, but it's got like a green shimmer to it.
Handwriting comparison I did with Lynn Hernan's handwriting as well as Jesse Kuczewski's handwriting for the signature.
Oh my God, there's 2 Wisconsin trials on TV right now. The eye drop murder that I've been watching, and another one, a wife charged with running over her, I think, and killing her husband. And that's out of Wisconsin too. I don't know what's in the water up there.
Should I move to the next slide? Yes, please. So again, on the top, you see the signature. This is the question writing that I will keep consistent.
That's pretty.
The different writers and the characteristics I observed. Starting out with the capital letter L in the question writing, that formation of the L.
You guys are all quiet. Patty, what are you doing?
Of the L, I was able to.
Tara, are you knitting today, or what are you up to today? And how are you feeling? All right, let's do Northern Lights. The white flaky. So pretty. I think Brandis wants to use Northern Lights with the thermal. I think that was what she suggested yesterday.
That's correct. That's what I use for my notations. Okay.
Hazel Eyes is saying, how does she know what Lynn's handwriting looks like? Just wondering. They showed a whole list of exhibits, well, items that were listed that were analyzed.
This is so pretty. So the flakies are flashing pink, green, yellow, you know. Really pretty. You guys know I love flakies. Ooh, they're flying everywhere. I should do that over my trash.
She bragged about being really good at forging things when she was in jail. She bragged about that to one of the other inmates who was actually on the stand on one of the days, one of the state's witnesses. So, like Lynn's L there in particular, that's not hard to.
So this isn't all flaky. There is white acrylic too. But there's a good amount of flakes in here.
She would make similar signatures if she wanted to forge something, right? Here's the next slide.
Thank you. So the
Let's
Y
let those
in
sit.
the name Lynn, this formation of the Y is
Aurora Polaris, the thermal.
represents the shape
Gorgeous.
of the bowl. So as you might imagine in a cursive Y, the top portion of that looks like a U. Normally this question signature, instead of it being well balanced on the left and the right, it appears to be shaped a little bit more like a C formation. And then the area where it descends.
This has
So I looked for that.
looks like some foil, metallic foil pieces. I see purple and like a greenish teal color in there.
In Lynn's note writing, so those were similar.
There's just one dip of it, but it's super gorge. Love this one.
Jesse spent all the money, right?
How come nobody's saying anything?
On the stand, all the things she bought for her boyfriend and his kids and his ex-wife. I mean, it's a little redundant in my opinion, but I know they've got to go through this, and the jury, of course, has to hear both sides. And they've got to make.
All right, let's do
just as
this.
observers, though, it seems like
The bottom of the jar is stuck to my towel. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Let's put the lid on it before I pull it, though. All right. You guys see these?
But just while the question keeps coming up in my inbox as well, I might as well quickly address that and just say, yes, that level's no longer there.
When we top coat them, we'll get to see what this looks like with the color change. All right, solar wind. This is definitely one of my favorites.
Everyone joining at 99 cents, which is a really great gesture, but Lynn's logo doesn't work. And then people feel like they can't get a word in. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope if you rejoin, you'll check out the.
So this is like a bright.
So let's continue. If I need to go faster, just let me know. But I think this is a good speed for now.
Moving on to the last name in the question, signature.
I love this color. Ooh, it looks like it's got
There's some interesting detail in the way that this is formed.
like the base acrylic. I guess it's like a greenish teal. Looks a little different from the color of the glitter. A little darker. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is all glitter. And that's really good coverage for dipping in the jar, you know, if it's not. I think it is an all glitter dip. But regardless, really good coverage for one dip. If I'm not in frame, guys, let me know.
I also wonder, Renee, you say you wonder if the FBI expert is aware of so many forgeries by Jesse. I also wonder, I mean, I would think maybe
Patty, are you here? At least answer that question for me.
So she's just reporting on what she analyzed. I'm not sure if she'd be aware of.
Or can somebody say something so I know I'm live still at least? Okay, let's do the glitter of the collection. Oh my. This is Merry Dancers. Gorgeous.
You'll see that N is not connected to the A after it.
So I am using dip liquids to swatch with.
After the N, where it was disconnected from the A. So these breaks are also significant characteristics, and those were.
I know I saw like diamond shaped glitters in here too.
What is that little steer all about?
So this is a marking that I use to indicate a baseline characteristic. The A in the question.
I see some fine, I don't know if this is a shimmer base.
Of the N.
I think it's got a shimmer base, but I see like super fine gold glitters possibly.
See if I could find that
Yeah.
characteristic in Lynn's note writing. And I was able to find that again in the signature depicted on the bottom right hand corner. You'll see with the similarity arrow. So that baseline characteristic was similar between the question writing and Lynn's note writing.
So after looking at all those letters and comparing them, did you reach a conclusion?
I did.
And what's that?
So my opinion, considering those characteristics as well as others, was that Lynn may have prepared that signature, and it's a support for common source opinion. I do have to note one limitation in particular, because
Okay.
as I stated, these checks are low resolution.
Cute. I
and
like
they're
this
not
one.
original,
I think that would go good with the
to evaluate the possibility of simulation
this
or
blue
checks.
glitter that I love so much.
Something that if I had the original,
Okay.
that's a
Not sure I wiped all of them off.
Like we talked about yesterday, I think you said that if you had had more known writing samples in general, then it would have been more helpful.
It would have, but in this particular instance with the signature, I think the most important thing is having the original document to be able
Okay.
to look at the three-dimensional.
All right, let's activate and then we'll top coat them.
You were given photocopies, is that right?
Oh, all right. Now here comes a bunch of comments.
Images. I think that were-
What's the matter, Patty? What happened?
And those came from your.
You web designing?
Is that right?
Oh, nice, Tara. But you don't feel good? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Janet.
She's gonna tuck in today now. Oh, well, what if it's gonna come
All
out?
right, yeah, there were no messages coming through, but this has happened before to me. Remember, they all came through at once, and then after that, it was fine. So we'll see.
That same signature on the question check now with.
No, I didn't have it on top comments. They just weren't coming through. I had it on live chat. Okay, good.
Beginning again with that capital L solution.
So if you missed it, I'm swatching the Polar Lights collection from Revel. Brandis and I are gonna twin. I think she wants to twin using. We haven't discussed like a mani plan or anything. Using this white one and this purple one right here, which is a thermal. I love this one.
Yes, that's correct.
I think this is my favorite.
What's the next slide?
I don't know though. I haven't seen the thermal change yet. And then this is, well, I said this was the only glitter of the bunch, but that's not true because this is a glitter too.
Examples of her
Okay.
writing, Jesse writing Lynn Hernan's signature, and I was not able to find that same formation of the Y in the question.
Patty, why are you not happy? What happened?
The capital H in the question writing, again, this formation with the details that I had previously described, I was looking for that same formation in Jesse Pacheco's writing, and I was not able to find
Michelle sees your comments because she said, hi, Janet and Patty.
the signature below that.
I see it right there.
came
She
with
said it.
but
Hi, Janet and Patty.
execution detail of that H.
Janet asked, how's everyone?
So next, so here's, now you're looking at the steers again.
Yes, and I apologize. There's a
Hmm.
error that was covered over from the previous slide, so if we could just eliminate that next slide, please.
I just want to let these sit before I top coat them because I haven't buffed them or encapsulated them or anything. It's really hard to, especially with the glitters, to wipe them off with a lint free wipe. It just gets stuck. So I'm just going to give them a good 5 minutes. I'll put my peel base on now before we top coat.
Did you reach a conclusion then as to comparison between that check signature and Jesse's non-writing?
Yes, I did.
And your conclusion is?
So my conclusion was.
How's the weather where you guys are today? Because it sucks here.
end of the PowerPoint?
I believe so.
Yeah, so we'll take this down. Yeah.
So I'm giving this Revel Nail Clean Slate Peel Base another go. I was able to pop them off, which is the main thing, but not as easily as with Luxie's Peel Base that I usually use. I had to file every nail to get this off.
And you made conclusions about,
But
did you make conclusions?
they
about
came off like
all of
in
the
whole
checks
pieces
that were
pretty much too.
submitted to you?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty. So I'm just going a little thicker on the peel base today. We'll see if that helps.
Submitted to you.
All right. If anybody said anything since Patty, I guess Michelle and Tara don't. Again, then my screen's frozen. I wonder if I should exit out and go back in or something. I'm just gonna search myself up again and go back. See if I can find any comments that I missed. All right, there we go. Here comes a bunch of comments. Yeah, okay. No, it was. Now it's on top chat. Thank you so much.
Checks were items 47.
The mid 90s, Janet. So what's the temperature now where you are? It's like it was in the 30s this morning.
By my math anyway, over 30 checks.
And it's just like so dark out, you know. It's one of those days you don't want to get up, or when you do, you don't want to get dressed. It's a PJ day. 50 degrees. Even still, that's not that bad. Guys, I swatched all of my Dipnotic Nails dips, and I don't know where I put them.
Terry said, hold on for the prosecution.
I assume I would have put them on a swatch ring with my other Dipnotic Nails dips, but it's not there. So then I'm thinking, did I screw up and put them on a swatch ring with that belongs to a different company?
Where
I have no idea where they are, and I know I swatched them, so I don't want to do it again, you know.
as it relates to Jesse Krzyzewski.
But I might have to. I gotta clean up because I think everything is my nail space is such a mess that I'm starting to lose things that I know I have. You know what I mean? I gotta get reorganized.
As we deal with the checks, would you agree that
I'm gonna have I still have indigo roux dips in my drawer. You know what I mean?
observe
So
conclusion on the checks
um,
was that
some of these ones that I'm not gonna use again, or that I don't even want to get rid of because I might use it again, but probably not. Like those are the ones that gotta come out of my drawers. You know. 74. That's perfect. Do you like to go hiking, Janet?
then Hernan
I mean, you're in Arizona. Have you been to the Grand Canyon? I would love to see that.
Yes, with the majority of the checks.
Have any of you guys seen the Grand Canyon?
including the signature, my conclusion was support for common source. There was at least one check that I was inconclusive on. There were some issues with the check that perhaps the image had been distorted.
Okay, so these are probably good to top coat, I think.
With respect to there were 2 of the 30 plus signatures.
Never, Janet?
Common source on.
How far away from you is it?
So with regard to whether Lynn wrote the signatures on the checks.
You gotta go.
And then did you compare a handwritten letter from Lynn to Jesse?
Okay.
And the items that you
When I I gotta be careful. When I swatch my dips, I only do one layer of top coat, so that's what we're going to do.
Specifically, there were a lot of documents that I
Saves product, and they still come out shiny. Another option for top coating is you could do the underside of the swatch stick. Swatch that, do 2 layers of dip, and then you won't have to worry about top coating because you'll be looking through the bottom and it will be shiny. The only problem with that is I feel like sometimes it doesn't give the
Is a majority day of that. Today is basically a
how do I explain it? How do I say it? give the true representation of the dip.
But they're presenting their case.
We should see that one change.
And when it came to,
They look so pretty.
let's go through them. We have item 20, which is page that started with.
So this collection is available now at Revel Now. It's the Polar Lights collection. And you can save 20% off, but that's like $10 off the collection. With my code RN Revel Now Tara 20 220. 7 hours from you, Janet.
Like 28 of them. So, what did you guys understand?
That's not too bad though.
Others inconclusive.
You gotta go.
Too inconclusive for the
Oh
others.
yeah, look at it changing to that. So it's a blue. I would say like a kind of like a primary blue, not as bright, but that's what it changes to. Okay, so we'll just let these dry. Probably is.
All the paper that
Now that we have the exhibit.
Is this a
before you,
thermal?
what did you
I
think
think this is a thermal too, you guys.
as to whether
See that pink?
you compared it?
So my conclusion with regard to this item for Lynn's comparison.
That wasn't there before.
is a Support for common source for item 20, including the Lynn Hernan signature and the handwritten text, but excluding the.
So I'm thinking this is a thermal too. We'll see if it changes back. We'll know for sure. And then this is just a simple shimmer, purple shimmer. Kind of looks grayish. It's a purple shimmer with purple with green shimmer, I should say. This one's gorgeous. This is Northern Lights. This is the white one with the flakes. Oh yeah, this is definitely a thermal. All right. So we're going to be using Northern Lights and Aurora Polaris today.
List of items and it's marked.
I can't wait to pair those two though. Even these two would go. So it's starting to darken back up again.
I'm going to show you an exhibit sticker 523. Do you see that?
What are we gonna do for a design though? Because
In your list of items, you just take a look and see if this is that item. It's scrolling down so you can see that.
I know this is a thermal, but maybe we could put like
Yes,
white snowflake or something.
Evaluated this item.
I did, yes.
You're on a move for admission of exhibit 523.
Exhibit 5.
71 there, Patty. That's a perfect day.
Thank you.
What's everybody got going on today? Anything?
Jerry seen this document before.
Guys, I was supposed to have a phone appointment with my doctor at 9:20. I went down to the basement to grab a load of clothes out of the dryer. Like I spaced on like what time it was, whatever. I didn't bring my phone with me, and I always bring my phone with me, but I didn't because I was just grabbing a load of clothes out of the dryer. And she freaking called when I was down in the basement. So I immediately sent her a message. They have like their own app where you can just directly message the doctors and stuff. And I immediately sent her a message. I'm like, I just missed your call. I'm sorry. And I said, I'm available until 11. If you can, call me before then, that would be great. Like if she had time. But I didn't get a call. And so now when my phone just rang, I thought it would be the doctor, but it was the Vision Associates, my eye doctor, and they said my glasses are in.
Writing, is it different if you're sitting upright, for example, in a chair?
Well, it's today though, Thursday. Dominic's got an appointment Tuesday, so I might just wait and pick him up on Tuesday, so I don't have to walk down there twice.
The effects on the handwriting, I would
All right, I'm sure these are dry, and they are. And see, that did get dark again. I didn't do the best job swatching it, but I didn't do the best job swatching any of them. All right.
How does a person's mental state affect their handwriting?
We're dry.
Mental state, I-
So
I don't know if I did, but that would affect.
What if we do the thermal on the middle ring and thumb, and or the thermal on the middle and ring, and the white on the other three, and then maybe we can do half a snowflake here and half a snowflake here. Should I do my thumb blue or white though, guys? Like I'm set with I'll do these two blue, these two white, but should I do this blue or white? Maybe blue. Let me move these out of the way. I don't want to pick up the blue, Janet. Okay, yeah, I think so too. Thank you. Actually, I might not even need a liner. All right, let's start with the purple or blue, whatever you want to call it. It changes. So we'll start with this, and I'll dip the 3 nails, and then we'll do the white one. The white one has more flakes and they were flying around, so that's why I'm starting with this one.
I just want to go down. It looks like 4 pages to me. I'll scroll just to see if these are the 4 pages. Is that right?
Yes.
So that's what you have called item 9. We're introducing as exhibit 511. Did you use these documents as your known writing sample for Lynn?
I think, remember how fast my base was drying yesterday? I wonder if it has to do with the different peel base. Oh, look at that change. Oh, it does get to a lighter blue. I guess it just depends how warm you are. That looks good. I don't really have any cleanup to do. Hi, Mallory. Everybody's saying, hey, Mallory. Working with the Revel Nail Polar Lights collection, Mel. So this dip here is called Aurora Polaris. It's a thermo with little foil pieces in it.
Yes, I would have that.
Mallory, there's another trial out of Wisconsin. The wife hit and run or whatever. The wife who hit her husband with the car and killed him. I can't believe it's another Wisconsin trial. Told you, I've been watching the eye drops trial.
To show you, actually, I do want to show you another exhibit. I would like to show you item 64.
I know. I'm like, what is in the water up there? I love listening to them too because they got their cute accents. Wisconsin. Oh, wait, how do they say it? Wisconsin. I love it. I love regional accents. It's like one of the funny things you can tease people about, you know. Mallory's got the Wisconsin accent for sure. If you guys have never heard her talk, should you watch one of her videos? I'm sure you have. You can hear it. Okay, Mallory. Hey, you didn't answer me yesterday about the Secret Santa. Does that mean you don't want to participate with us?
It's actually quite funny to watch some of these. Oh man.
Just us girls are doing it, you know?
Okay, on the screen yet?
And you're going to get a person to buy for, and somebody's going to buy for you, but it's going to be a secret. Nail stuff, of course.
Let's see how long that takes. That I can see that. Got it on the screen? Yeah, okay, so I think they got it now.
Okay. Now I should get better coverage with this second layer. I think it's the peel base. It's making the dip base dry faster.
This chart as to whether or not Lynn wrote this check.
The handwriting,
Okay.
handwriting in the
Of course they're gonna
Two
ask you.
use of order of, so not including the signature. My conclusion was a support for a common source for Lynn.
And I just see on this check that she wrote Jesse's name
Did I
incorrect.
miss that spot up there?
And this is for a Walker Walgreens. It looks like in the subject line, true?
Yes,
And you evaluated all of these checks, 61, 62, 63.
yes, I did.
City of Pewaukee, for example, Jesse Krzyzewski. Is that right?
Yes,
And checks, for example, in phase, Jesse, City of Pewaukee Precision Service Consultants.
So I'm super upset I missed my appointment because it's with my psych doctor.
Electric, phase electric, more City of Pewaukee.
I had on my calendar every day I was thinking about it, and then like for 5 minutes I spaced out, and that's when she calls.
Black Widow says, "Is this an ant exhibit?" What is that movie where they say that? What is this?
I hope Brandis doesn't mind the design.
It's like that. It's just like, sorry, what? Tiny, tiny chicks. Okay, can't see anything, but great.
And one of the items that came from your lab is called evidence check-in notes. What is that all about?
that's a document that we create in the laboratory when we first open up the packaging and start to inventory the items that are submitted to us for examination. We, as we've discussed, apply an item number, and the check-in notes have additional descriptions of those items so that we can correctly identify them.
And that has been marked as exhibit.
There she is, Brandis. So you weren't here. I swatched the collection. I was like, I hope she gets here soon, but you didn't get here, so I just started dipping. You wanted to use the purple. Hey, guess what? Another one of them is a thermal too. This one, Supernova, the maroon one. It changes lighter and darker.
Is that your evidence, FBI laboratory evidence?
So I'm doing 1, 2, 3 nails,
This will list
and then these two will be white with Northern Lights. And then maybe we can do like half a snowflake here, half a snowflake here. Or unless you think that's too much, let me know. I didn't know what to do. You were in here. I had to come up with something. So I hope you don't mind.
Somebody else at the FBI also reviewed the case.
That's right.
They reviewed it independently of you, or do they just look at over what you did?
How are you doing today, Brandis?
In this case, I gave all of my paperwork, whether that be digital or physical, notes, including what the request was.
How's work going for you, Michelle?
So they were
Busy today?
aware of what my findings were as they were doing that verification.
Janet, you are at home, I'm guessing.
Well, did they verify that? Did they agree with your conclusions?
Yes, they did.
If they didn't agree with your conclusions, what would happen?
We would have some conversation about why, usually a discussion to detail if they thought I had overlooked something or if I had perhaps weighed something.
Just for the hell of it, because I haven't seen anything from her in a while, I went to Corgie's Wine and Nails Instagram account. She hasn't posted since like April. Maybe she posted in June. Apparently her family's getting into dirt bike racing and that's become like her new thing. I was kind of surprised. I used to watch her on YouTube.
Would it be fair to say that if more known handwriting
Oh, he doesn't have school?
discovered during the case, that could be collected and sent to you and a request made to do a further evaluation?
Yes, that can be done and often is.
It is often done,
Yes.
but it didn't happen here.
Maybe rather do a design on Northern Lights on our index and pinky.
Slow down slightly. So now it's time for cross-examination. So the state will now be asking this handwriting analyst a question.
Because I've already dipped 3 nails.
And going to slide 10.
Wait a minute, Janet. There's lots. You practice hand painted snowflakes on the Lexi. Oh, nice.
Slide that talks about the degree of support for same source may range from limited to strong. Do you see that?
I do.
Okay, so there's later opinions given.
There's lots of people you watched on YouTube. What that don't do videos? Is that what you mean? They don't do them anymore.
Support for different sources. So that's on one end of the spectrum compared to strong, correct?
Correct.
So, in what sense is limited mean in this context? So, does that mean that it's weaker support for different sources, or how does that work?
Yes, it does in fact mean, in this case, if I apply a limited for this opinion, this support for different sources.
What do you want to put on the white nails, Brandis?
Range compared to no qualifier or a strong qualifier.
Since it's the index and pinky,
If you were to put strong support,
if we're gonna put something.
closer to a source exclusion.
Yes.
I think these are going to be fine together because this is mainly, it's a white dip, you know what I mean? I think they're going to be fine together.
There's the caveat that you talked about earlier of the possibility of simulation and or tracing. Do you remember that?
Even Jules, dip nails by Jules, she hasn't put much out.
Checks that have a checkbook, right?
Yes.
And under that checkbook, there's usually a second page of that check where it has.
I think it's been like, I think she put out like one Manny last month and one Manny the month before.
Staying as the foundation.
Are you aware that when someone's writing a check in most checkbooks, there's actually essentially two checks that are associated with the same check?
Are you referring to a carbon copy, for example?
You summarized that much better than I did, so thank you. Yes, I'm referring to the carbon copy. Are you aware of that process?
I have seen those before, yes.
So, in theory, could somebody simulate or trace based off that carbon copy?
This flake gives off a lot more like glitter feel, multicolors than this.
Access to them could be a model used for tracing.
So, if someone had access to somebody's checkbook, they can look back at the carbon copy and look at that. And
Okay.
correct.
That would be
All right, let's do that then. Because I'm thinking I'm going to put something on the blue nails, like white snowflakes, to match the white flaky.
In this case, you were not able to determine
Sorry, I got peel base. I'm just trying to get it off.
nature of the actual question types, correct?
That's correct. Since they were not original, I was not able to evaluate that possibility.
We could go to page 30 of that same exhibit, please. Now, if we could coalesce.
So, yeah, this whole case, the eye drop murder trial, right? Now that the state has rested, the defense is putting on their case. I highly doubt the defendant is going to testify. Is that a glitter? That couldn't have come out of this jar. This must have came from somewhere else. Get it off. All right.
Yes.
Is item 26 a document that contains
There we
multiple
go.
signatures of Jesse Krzyzewski writing out Lynn Vernon's signature?
Yes, that's correct.
So if somebody was around somebody for multiple years and had access to their checkbook
Okay.
and was able to look at their previous signatures, would it be possible to change your signature when asked to provide a known handwriting?
Really? It's that good?
He's asking her an opinion based upon her training experience. She may answer.
Yes, so one of the things that we do note as a limitation with what we call dictated writing, that's the term that I use for describing writing.
Really? They are?
Investigation
Yeah, because you could get it for free, right?
included with signatures from Jesse that were witnessed.
I hope you didn't pay for it.
There is a possibility that one could purposefully change their handwriting style. And that is actually why it's really helpful for us to have the other type of known writing that I mentioned yesterday, normal course of business writing. So letters,
I messed up over
refunds,
here.
checks, job applications, so that we can evaluate if the known writing that was witnessed and collected for the investigation is or is not consistent with that person's normal writing. So that is a concern, and having both of those types of known writing helps me to assess.
Really? Huh. Now you got me thinking about those.
It's fair to say that if someone's purposely changing the
I never get clean lines, but I just assumed it was my own fault, you know.
I could compare it. If I only had signatures or writing that was collected as witness as part of the investigation, that would be something I would be concerned with, a possible limitation. And I would
Um,
the investigators to provide examples of that
all right.
person's writing outside of the investigation to get a better sense of whether they're
I'm debating whether I'm gonna paint my snowflakes or whether I'm going to use stickers. Stickers are so much easier, and I didn't
For that one now,
write down a
right now,
snowflake
say I have
design or anything that I can like copy off of
So the great thing is you
for
could
me to look at while I draw on.
you could first look at the description box. You'll get a case background right.
I'll have to look and see what I have for stickers.
You'll get the gist of it. And then at the beginning of day one and beginning of day two, I offered a presentation as well as there's a video where I read through the probable cause affidavit. Watch that on 1.5 speed.
Okay.
You'll be all caught up in no time. All the other trial days are timestamped for you.
This Manny should go pretty fast.
So even if you are joining now, you guys, welcome. And follow
I
us
mean, we
on
swatch,
social
so still be a longish video, but the actual Manny part should go pretty quick.
And so we're just powering through this trial, and they say
Okay,
about
dip
15
into
days,
clear.
maybe by mid next week, we could see closing arguments and the jury deliberate. So if you were on the jury, pretend you're on the Grizzly jury now. What, based on everything you've heard, what do you think your vote would be?
Guilty.
He's being charged with first-degree murder and 2 counts of felony theft. Okay, so vote there.
In this case, there's been previous, I believe, video or testimony that Ms. Krzyzewski actually admitted to writing out some of these checks that were evaluated. Would that impact your analysis for comparing her written text or signature in this case?
Okay.
No, it wouldn't. However, additional known writing would be welcome if that was something that the investigators were interested in. I have to make my conclusions based on the evidence in front of me, and verbal information about that doesn't really give me anything to compare.
Oh my god. I just pulled off a whole bunch of clear
Jesse forged
off my nail.
Of course, the handwriting analyst here wouldn't.
My finger got stuck to it.
Then Vernon's known handwriting from gift cards, and then Jesse's known handwriting, which you can see is very different all the time. I'm sure she practiced a lot of people's signatures.
So, in your lab report under the
That's all clear.
it talks about how your conclusion was ultimately the support for different sources for the handwritten text and signatures from
There you go, Michelle. Yeah.
56 and 58 to 83, correct?
Yes, that's right, and including the numerals and the signatures.
Would that opinion change given the information I just talked to you about that she admitted to writing these texts?
So my opinion is only based on the comparison that I did. If she admitted to,
Is it just that the brush is so fine?
handwriting comparison.
Would that seem to call into question your conclusion if she admitted?
Never, Patty?
to her
You've never used any of their dips?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yeah, so if she admitted to writing these checks at the time,
Okay.
would that call into question your conclusion of support for different sources for Ms. Krzyzewski?
Just to clarify, are you saying that she admitted to writing some of these checks that I examined? Okay.
States the evidence. It's not what the evidence supports at all.
Your Honor, she admitted to
If
writing.
I'll take it as a hypothetical, so which she can answer. She can assume for the jury later on to determine if the hypothetical is based on.
Okay.
So, I mean, it would certainly give me pause, given that I gave a limited.
Okay, this is what they look like right now after activating. We're going to give them 2 minutes to cure, and then we can start our filing process. Wow, Patty, that's insane.
Perhaps also having the original questions.
I have a swatch ring, a CND. Where are they?
Evidence that I was given, I do stand by my conclusion that I gave.
These are all CN designer dips. Not that many, I know, but I bought the Christmas collection a couple years ago. I really liked. These are some of the Christmas dips from her I have. Those ones.
Could you repeat those numbers, please?
47 through 48, 50 through 66.
I don't have that many either. I have a swatch ring, but it's not that many. I have a drawer
Yes, that's correct.
with my CN designer dips, but I also have, but not GGGIGI, but GG. Remember GG?
I also thought they said 2 numbers, but
I'm guessing she's not in business anymore. I don't remember ever seeing an announcement, but I think she just kind of disappeared, you know.
pull that out.
She was an older lady, but her dips are cute. I have some from this company who I don't even know if they're in business anymore. Shimmer and Shine. I got some Virgo and Gem in here with but yeah, this is my CN, and that's all CND in that drawer.
I do, yes. I did.
Oh wow, Michelle.
No objection. Exhibit
Which company is your biggest collection?
Permission to publish.
Mine's Revel, Luxie, and Dipnotic are what I have the most of. Ah, Michelle. Jinx.
Sure is. In the highlighted portion,
Jesse's smiling there, ready to go as well. It's not funny, Jesse. It's all-
How about you, Janet?
Look at the
I'm
chart.
guessing yours is Color My World,
It's not
Janet.
here, if you could just scroll down briefly, this up here. The highlighted portion of item 1. Was your conclusion that there was support for different sources of Miss Herman's handwriting on this?
Yes, for Lynn Hernan, the portion that's highlighted.
Coffee
was
break.
was 3 lines there underneath the number 1 before number 2. That specifies.
How about you, Patty? What do you have the most of?
For different sources.
And Brandis, you? I think I am right. Look at that. I knew you.
The highlighted portion of it is correct.
Yes.
When it comes to dips, I can remember a lot of details about stuff like that. But when it comes to anything else, or like mayonnaise I've done or something, it's hard for me to recall that stuff. But like Janet, like guessing she'd have mostly probably CMW. You know, that was a
Yes, it was
reasonable guess for me.
compared to Lynn.
I would have guessed Hypnotic for you, Michelle.
Next,
Yeah.
for the witness, item 2. And I believe it's exhibit 504. We could just-
Wow, that's a long time to be. Well, it's a long time. A year. This is going
This document,
I do.
into my second year with Hypnotic.
question documents that you went through.
That's right.
I started with her.
No objection. Exhibit 5.
It was either spring or summer.
Could put that on for the jury, please.
Right? Anyway, it's been over a year. Same with Cosmic. It's been a year and a half with both of them.
You see the highlighted portion of that, correct?
Yes.
Your conclusion was support for different sources for.
I have a good amount of Color My World too, but I haven't kept up with like all her new releases. I can't buy them, so I don't even pay attention.
And then
You have a subscription still to Sparkle and Company? I was getting the itty bitty one and I canceled it, but now I get their emails and I think they got rid of the itty bitty, didn't they? Phase it out. She's releasing Santa boots with some Christmas dips.
question no highlighted portion of this section, correct, Commissioner?
That's correct.
However, I'm going to direct your attention to the left side of the document where it's the Lynn Kernan, under print purchaser name, the address, and then the signature. In reviewing those three lines, you came to the conclusion that there was support for different sources for that writing and signature, correct, for Lynn Kernan?
Yes, for Lynn Hernan, for the handwritten text and the Lynn Hernan signature, my opinion was support for different sources compared to Lynn's handwriting.
So, for my maturity, that means that it's your opinion that she
Okay.
may not have written or signed that document, correct?
That's correct. And there are limitations with all of those support for different sources conclusions. But yes, that's right.
Could you pull up page 5, please? Again, there's no highlighting on page 5, but you evaluated all of the handwritten text and signatures.
I meant to shut the volume off on my phone, but I forgot, so it keeps going off.
Your conclusion here was support for different sources, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
If we can move to exhibit 506, please. This is item 4. If we could scroll to page 3, please. And then page 6. Are those two
Jeez.
portions of item 4 that you would have analyzed in this case?
Yes, they are.
There we go.
This is exhibit 506. Can you see that?
I did not see that. I'm sorry.
Scroll to page 6. It's a marker.
Yes, I see. I see that. Thank you.
I move 5, exhibit 506, and I can just highlight those two pages.
Exhibit 506 is received. Which was published granted, and which two pages again?
Page 3 and 6. Ms. Eisner, on this item, under the highlighted section on page 3, you did an analysis for Lynn Hernan again, as well, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And you came to a conclusion for support for different sources for this, correct?
Yes, support for different sources compared to Lynn Hernan's no writing.
Thank you. If we could go to page 6, please.
I love what they're doing. Let's go through all those inconclusive ones. Make sure the jury understands how many were inconclusive to Lynn's writing, even though it's like letters where it's supposedly from Lynn.
Again, you analyzed this highlighted portion, correct?
I did, yes.
And again, similar question. In this set of analyzed writing, you came to the conclusion that there was support for different sources for Lynn Hernan writing, correct?
That's correct.
If we could go to
Okay.
exhibit 508, please.
How bumpy it all is here.
I
That's
don't-
where I accidentally hit my nail and it got my finger got stuck to it and pulled off a bunch of clear.
Yes, that's right.
You're already moved into evidence.
I gotta smooth that.
Exhibit 508 is received.
Oh, you do, Brandis?
Highlighted portion and item art.
What happened, Patty, with your Manny? What Manny are you doing?
Brother, the defense attorney, who's not looking to plead his witness cross-examination.
On top of page 1.
And you shouldn't be afraid of gel liners. If I can use gel liners, anybody can.
Yes, that's correct.
Going to page 2, please. I want to direct your attention to the signature on this page. Did that also come back for different, or support for different sources for Lynn Hernan's signature?
Yes, that's correct.
I want to take us back to exhibit 503 and moving on to Ms. Krzyzewski.
I'm gonna have to get some of those CN designer dips liners after Christmas.
Again, you looked at this highlighted portion for Ms. Hernan's handwriting earlier, correct?
Yes, I
But
did.
you've also analyzed it for Ms. Krzyzewski, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
In this portion of exhibit 503,
Come
you came to the
on.
conclusion that there was support for different sources for
All right.
Ms. Krzyzewski's handwriting, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Now, I want to direct your attention to the very top of Exhibit 503. Can you see the portion where it says Jesse rewrote, comma?
Yes, I see that.
Does that seem to correlate with the conclusion that there will be support for different sources for this written text?
Are you asking me if that comment influenced my opinion?
I'm talking about just generally speaking, do those two opposing views go together?
That
The
looks good.
content of that information was not something that I took into account when I did the handwriting comparison.
Okay, so you didn't take that into consideration, but if someone told you that they rewrote it, but then you came to the opinion that there was support for different sources, again, that doesn't seem to make sense, does it?
Well, I don't know who wrote that information, and again, I have to use the
Wait a minute. So what are you doing?
evidence to do
I don't understand.
So the handwriting that I have for Jesse,
You're using gel to paint something, do a design? Gel polishes, Patty?
If we could move on to Exhibit 508, please.
I don't even usually top coat before if I was gonna like draw with gel.
Go to page 1, please.
But if you're using a dark color, that makes a lot of sense, Michelle. Or a color that's different from what you're wearing, you know.
yes.
Usually I would just do it on my filed and buffed nails.
Ultimately, your opinion was a support for common source for this highlighted portion, correct?
I think what you're saying makes more sense though.
For the comparison with Jesse, yes.
Especially with stamping.
Source, for this highlighted portion, excluding the Lynn Hernan signature that's placed in there.
If we could take that down, please, and just show the witness Exhibit 507. And if we could scroll that through that briefly. You recognize this document as item 5 in the question documents that you reviewed.
Yes, I do.
You're on Exhibit 507.
No objection.
Exhibit 507 is received permission to publish.
Ms. Eisenhardt, we've seen this well previously before you were testifying, but the reason I wanted to point this out again is there are highlighted portions of this, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And looking through this entire document, including the text and the signatures, what was the conclusion that you came to in this item?
With respect to its writing,
With respect to this?
I gave an opinion of support for common source for the signature and the handwriting, excluding on the second page, the Jennifer Flower and Lynn Hernan signatures at the bottom.
So if we could scroll down to page 2. So we could just stop right there.
Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, can I add? That also excluded the characters that are underlined and capitalized in this document. So I actually examined more than just the highlighted section to my recollection.
Oh, you were chroming. Oh, okay.
The highlighted portion for the
Yes.
signature.
You're right. I have noticed that, like, when I'm stamping, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, it will stain. So it's a really good idea.
That's correct.
Smart thinking, ladies. Buffing the nails.
I do not have any knowledge of that if you did or did not.
And you know there's some steps to do not have carbon copies, right?
Yes, that's correct.
If there were carbon copies,
I'll look at my snowflake stickers and see if I can
the state had carbon copy checks
maybe think I can copy it and draw it myself. This is my left hand after all.
You talked about what your,
Okay. My Ergo file.
you said that some of the writing,
Yeah, just a copy. Not good. Oh man, good pause, good pause. Listen,
things were done in a controlled setting, right?
The known writing of Jesse's, yes.
In other words, it would be accurate to say that Jesse sat in a room with police officers,
Okay.
agents, and did a number of writings for your purpose.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, I didn't break out in a sweat when I was filing today. Amazing.
That's not all the known writing you had from Jesse.
And I'm even wearing like a heavy fleece over my t-shirt.
For example, could I pull up the screen, please, Madam Clerk? I'm going to show you what, can you see on your screen yet?
No, not yet.
Let me know when you're done.
Okay, I can see your screen now.
Do you see Exhibit 515?
Yes.
And this is a one-page document.
I still have some
Is this one of the
bit of
items
blue
in
dip
your,
up there.
that you were given in your evaluation of Jesse's handwriting?
Yes, I use this item as known writing of Jesse.
Is this item 13?
Yes, it is.
And this wasn't something that was done in that controlled setting. This came to the FBI in a different way.
That's how I interpreted it, yes.
I'll move for admission on item 13. 515.
Oh, item 13.
Item 13 is at 515.
Exhibit 515 is received.
Yes, please.
very, very good.
This one's starting to grow out.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Clean the nails now.
And it's not, you're not involved in the probate case, are you?
No, I'm not.
This appears to be something having to do with the estate of Lynn.
That's what it appears to be, yes.
Turn your, get that up on the screens. Oh,
Okay,
all right, then I would like to show you item 14,
pretty good.
exhibit 516. This is another document. Let me show you.
Okay.
I'm showing you what's marked as item 516. This is a two-page document.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let me see what I have.
Ideal agents,
Yes, this was also a document provided to me as known writing of Jesse.
and this would be item 14 on your list.
Correct.
You're gonna move for admission of exhibit 516, request to publish.
Exhibit 516 is received, permission to publish is granted.
So in other words, this is another document that you had of Jesse's that you could use.
I need something simple if I'm gonna draw it.
Just make sure it publishes for the jury. And then
Oh, maybe I could do that one. It's really small, but if I could copy it, I might be able to do that one.
Yes.
Let's try it. Guys, I'm gonna try and draw like something like that, but half on each nail.
It's not much longer for this witness to be on the stand. She's doing a professional job trying to talk. It's not much longer, is what I'm trying to say.
It's gonna be hard. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I should top coat my nails though first, right?
That seemed to be.
Okay, let's do that first.
An image that I don't recall from when I examined it. This is a copy of that document that I received.
So another known writing that you had for Jesse.
Yes.
Move for admission of 517.
No objection.
517 is received.
No need to publish. I'll show you
Okay.
item 16. Do you see exhibit 518 coded on this?
I do.
All right, well, that's waiting real quick. I want to see what other snowflakes I got in here. I know I have more.
Yes, it is.
I just want to see, like, for designs, ideas.
Exhibit 519 is received.
None there. No, those are all fall.
And lastly, on the known writing, so to show you what is marked as exhibit 519 and is, just do you recognize this document?
Yes.
I don't know if there's any winter ones in here.
This is
Besides
17 in your list.
Yes.
those.
This is the
Okay.
document that you were able to evaluate when deciding if the writing was just,
Yes, this is additional no writing that could be used for written consent.
this appears to be a letter from to a judge, is that right?
Yes.
Information of exhibit 519.
Exhibit 519 is received. Permission to publish is needed with minutes.
which we need to- which we need to-
Nothing easy on there. Oh, here's some. Okay, I might be able to copy this one. Shoot, where are these? Oh, they're on this side. Okay. Something like that. Real easy.
You were getting
Yeah,
some
we'll do
questions
that.
about Jesse admitting to writing checks. Remember those, that line of questioning?
I do.
Okay, let me wipe off in top coat.
In interviews that this jury has heard late in this courtroom, Jesse said that she may have written some checks for Lynn while she was in the hospital. Did the state tell you anything like that?
No, not that I recall.
Does that affect your opinion in any way?
No, it does not.
There's nothing in the interviews that Jesse admitted writing these checks.
I'm not aware of any information about the interviews.
Okay.
You said that even on some of the support for common source opinions involving Jesse, that there's limitations. What kind of limitations are there?
So with regards
All right, so we'll top
the
coat.
opinions of support for common source with Jesse, I'm gonna refer to my report if that's okay, Your Honor.
Sure.
So as I mentioned with the checks that we had some photos of yesterday on the screen, those of course are limited in their clarity and detail. They're low resolution images, and there are times when it's hard for me to see how characters are formed,
Okay.
how they may be connected, if they're broken, or if that detail's just lost in the reproduction of those images. That's one of them. And the other
I love the
limitation
white.
with respect to
Super
the
pretty.
common source conclusions, that's what you were asking me about, right? Is the presence of unexplained characteristics. So an unexplained characteristic is something that
Okay, now I'm going to do my second layer of
will
top
attempt to
coat.
report in the question document that whenever I examine the known writing, I can't seem to account for it in the known writing. It's either inconsistent, I may not have enough examples of it, or have enough variations of it. So that's another reason why I am not able to perhaps reach a source identification in those cases.
Okay, thank you. You were asked about exhibit 506, item 4. I'm going to bring that back up again on the screen for everyone to see. It's already in evidence. And I direct your attention to this exhibit. Do
Okay,
you
there we go.
recall this?
I do.
This would be item 4.
So we'll give these a couple minutes to dry. And then we'll move on from there.
Did you reach a conclusion?
I did.
And did you reach a conclusion as to whether Jesse
It's a lot worse, Patty. Did you do something to hurt it again?
wrote,
Or did something else happen?
did you reach a conclusion as to whether Jesse is the author of the highlighted work?
So I examined all of item 4.
Patty's got a bad hip. 'Cause she Hope you don't mind I say this. I won't give details, but she jumped out of a moving vehicle on the highway and messed up her hip real bad. And ever since then, she's had hip issues. She used to be crazy, you guys. Some of the stories, I told you, she used to beat up the boys. Let me get out my white gel liner.
Go for it.
When you were talking about excluding characters.
I think pink snowflakes would look cute too. This dip is almost pinkish because of the flakies.
That kind of, give that kind of an opinion.
So whenever I'm giving an opinion of, let's say, a support for common source, if I say excluding whatever that content is, that means I'm not giving a support for common source for that part that I'm excluding. And in the following conclusions in my report, I will
Yeah, remember I was talking about like how stickers are made for your tips? Like these are for almond tips, you know what I mean?
give an
So those ones that Brick got made that are stiletto are super
write it
cool.
excluding the Lynn Hernan signature, and later on in my report, I came down a little further down the page and gave an inconclusive opinion for that.
And just pulling up for your, if we could pull up on the screen. Already been admitted, exhibit 523, item 21. Can you see that?
Not that you know of.
Not yet. Oh, yes.
My
Okay.
opinion, I think you said before, was that Lynn Hernan.
Is this white or silver? Oh, this is silver. Hold on.
Lynn Hernan having
Wrong one.
parts of, item 21, exhibit 523, and the signature at the bottom. Did I understand that correctly?
Yes, I said support for common source that Lynn wrote the questioned handwriting and the signatures.
This brush is wonky. I wonder if it's going to work for me.
Why are some of these items, why do some of the items that we've been looking at this morning have yellow highlighting on them? Who did that yellow highlighting?
I don't know who did the highlighting, but when I initially was assigned this case, I contacted the FBI contributor and noted that the quantity of examinations that he was asking me to do by the trial deadline was going to be very challenging for me to be able to complete all of that. And I asked if perhaps there were parts of the documents that we could limit my analysis to that would be helpful and also timely in providing a report to the contributor.
Okay, thank you. That's all I
All right, so if I do that and then we want to put,
We'll take our morning break and you may step down. And all rise for the.
Are we ready to teleport?
these little lines, right?
Let's go back up.
There we went.
On the record, appearances are as they were before. The defense have the next witness available.
Yes, Judge, she's.
Okay.
We bring the jury out first.
Sarah Trump.
Okay.
And then what I have to put?
The jury in from the state, from the defense.
That's like all that's on it.
Okay, very well.
That's easy enough.
Okay, jury's in the room. So, if Jessie wrote some of those checks, which she said she did as well, why would she need to try to copy Lynn's handwriting if she was her caretaker and then was really sick and all of that? You know what I mean? So shady.
I might put,
I mean, we kind of know why from seeing the whole trial, but you know what I mean. Okay, next witness, nurse practitioner. After that, a medical doctor. So buckle up.
shoot, I messed up.
There'll be a lot of the same
Shouldn't have
medical
touched it.
doctors a million times.
Shouldn't have touched it.
Anyone victim blaming.
Please be seated. And Attorney Gallagher, you may call your next witness.
Thank you, Judge. Defense calls Sarah Trump.
State your first and last name.
Okay.
for the record and spell each. Sarah Trump, S-A-R-A.
I'm just going to leave it as it is.
Thank you. Go ahead, Attorney Gallagher.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm going to cure this.
So you're a nurse.
Very simple, but
Yes, nurse practitioner.
I am totally okay with that.
Yes, please.
And you used to be called Miss McGrath.
Correct. Maiden name.
You were, you're currently employed, correct?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Freighter Medical College.
What do you do at Freighter?
I'm a nurse practitioner in neurosurgery.
And how long you been working there?
5 years.
Was there a point in time that you worked for pain management?
Yes.
Okay.
And when did you work at pain management?
March 2017 through November 2018.
So in November,
Okay.
you shifted over to Freighter?
Correct, yes.
I think that's okay.
And while you were working at patient management, were you a nurse practitioner?
Yes,
And as a nurse practitioner.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, you didn't do anything to it.
yes.
Medication.
So it's just the normal pain.
Is this allowed to prescribe medication?
Not an RN, but an advanced practice nurse practitioner.
So you're an advanced nurse.
Yes,
And again, you were an advanced nurse
All
at
right.
change management.
I just gave it like a quick 20-second cure. I'm going to do like the opposite now on my middle now here.
clinic and ambulatory surgery center that does medications and interventional pain management.
Yeah, at patient management, what kind of patients did you see? Did you see patients that were referred to you by other doctors?
Yes,
Were you see patients who just walked in?
yes,
And in 2017, did you see a patient by the name of Lynn Hurd?
yes,
Was she a patient of yours?
yes,
Was she assigned to you when you were at Page Management?
yes,
So if Lynn Herndon wanted to see somebody at Page Management, she had to make an appointment with you.
yes.
I'm showing you, but it's marked as Exhibit
Whoops.
540. And can I publish this certificate or anything with the evidence?
Go ahead.
So you've seen that exhibit before, right?
Yes,
And you reviewed it prior to your testimony, correct?
yes,
And Exhibit 540, is that a copy of a record on Lynn Herndon that you had at Advanced Pain Management?
yes,
And Miss Herndon came to you because she was in pain, I take it.
yes.
And the records indicate
There
that
we
she's been
go.
in pain since 1991.
For the records, correct, yes.
And you began treating Miss Herndon according to page 36 of the record. Your first contact with her occurred on July 10th, 2017, correct?
Yes,
So you don't remember Lynn Herndon, do you?
not specifically.
She doesn't stand out to you as a patient that you saw?
No.
But based upon the record, you know you treated her.
Correct, yes.
And in 2017 July, why she came in and what you treated for would be reflected in the record, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
And on July 10th, 2017, page when she was complaining of low back pain,
correct, yes.
was she complaining of anything else?
I just want to make sure they're like kind of even.
Low back pain and weakness in the leg.
They're kind of not.
Did you treat her for the low back pain?
Yes,
And what did you-
And this one's thicker. I'm going to wipe it off and try it again. I think I can do a little better.
for the records over the course of treatment with Lynn, tizanidine,
More centered, you know.
hydrocodone, cyclobenzaprine, and baclofen.
Over the course of your treatment,
Correct.
like 10th, 2017, you did.
Ah, that's like watery.
No,
I gotta let it dry
What's happening with it? Indicate what you prescribed to her.
or wipe it
it
dry.
would be on page.
Okay.
Possibly
All right, let's try
38,
this again.
a little bit lower, possibly 39. So it looks, for the records, July 10th, no medications were prescribed, but an MRI lumbar spine was ordered.
And on page 38 of the report, it mentions the word oswestry, correct?
Yes,
What is that?
that is a self-reported function scale for patients of their everyday activities when patients that have acute or chronic low back pain.
Okay.
Is it safe to say that everything, when you treat Ms. Herndon, you treat her as to what she's reporting to you, as far as her pain, her problems, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
And regarding the score, she indicates that she's a 35 out of 50.
Per the records, yes.
You know, but again, she's telling you that, right?
Yes,
You don't know for a fact that she's a 35 out of 50. Correct?
it is self-reported. Yes,
I'm going to show you an exhibit 66616 and tell me what's up on your screen.
it is, yes,
Are you familiar with this exhibit?
Okay.
yes,
It's a two-page exhibit, would you agree?
yes,
Judge, I moved this exhibit into evidence and asked it to be published.
No objection. Exhibit 216 is received permission to publish.
Okay.
Ms. Trump, this is what you're referring to as the What's three score?
Yes.
And this is, what is it?
As good. I couldn't leave it well enough alone.
This is a self-reported tool that patients use to report their function in their everyday activities when they have low back pain.
So page 2 of the exhibit is something that the patient is.
All right.
Correct.
And you fill out, I take it, this questionnaire the day they come in.
Yes.
Is it prior to you see them
Okay.
or after you see them?
No,
Take prior to these.
that's gonna come down.
And these questions are asked to fill out pain intensity, correct?
Yes.
Personal care, correct? What's three? Lifting?
Lifting.
And they're asked to mark, check off boxes, correct?
Yes.
And again, the patient themselves are the ones who fill this out.
Yes.
Again, self-reporting.
Self-reported. Yes.
Okay.
They're asked about their walking,
Yes.
sitting.
All right. I think that's cute.
standing. And again, as Ms. Hernan is going through this questionnaire, she's marking boxes.
I'm just gonna cure it.
She asks about her sleeping, correct?
Yes.
And then sleeping, she.
Thank you,
she has certain
Annie.
questions, correct? Certain boxes
I was just copying a snowflake I found on this and just cut it in half, one on each part of the nail. So I'm just curing it now. And we'll put a gel top coat over it. I was thinking about maybe putting some gems like at the edges of the snowflake, you know what I mean, for like sparkle.
Again, as far as number one pain intensity, there's certain boxes that she needs to mark, correct?
Yes.
I'll show you guys what I was thinking of. The gems in particular, I was
That's like
thinking.
from 1 to 10 scale almost, correct?
I believe so.
The last box is painkillers and no effects. Pain relief,
I have this big box of gems, but the gems are all rather kind of larger than what I'm looking for. Actually, but this is all flaky, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it as is. What do you guys think?
No disability is correct.
Yes.
Mild disability. moderate
Otherwise, it would be like,
severe disability, complete
yeah, I'll leave it. I'm gonna leave it.
gives a description.
Yes.
And
Okay, so I'm just gonna put gel top coat on the shoe accent nails. This is a HEMA-free base and top coat in one from Cosmic Nails.
Which replaces completely disabled.
Yes.
It also says these patients are either bedbound or exaggerating their symptoms.
Per this scale definition, yes.
You saw her again, I take it, from 2017 to 2018, correct?
Yes.
She was your patient on those visits, correct?
Yes.
You can't recall how many times you visited her, correct?
I would have to refer to the records.
Again, on page 616, or exhibit 616.
There we go.
For the,
You guys are asking if I can speed it up. I can.
So this was actually really easy to do.
Okay. Sort of
I mean, it's not a detailed snowflake, you know, so. But I like how it turned out, especially for somebody who can't draw. Thank you, Janet.
Not for murder, and 3% seems not guilty for all charges. So that's pretty scary. That's a hung jury for us, yeah. Crazy true crime.
Thanks, Patty.
Of course, we're in the room deliberating, and we can talk about.
I do want to do something
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna end the poll there.
with snowflakes and gems.
instruction.
Maybe make snowflakes out of gems, or I don't know.
1980
Yes.
is considered the gold standard.
Sweater nails, snowflake sweater nails. Do those again.
Low back pain functional outcome tools. Correct?
Yes.
You like the thermal there, the blue?
Receive a-
Yeah.
and publish it.
So
You saw her again. According to the
purple
records,
to blue thermal.
August 1st, 2017, correct?
Yes.
And on August 1st,
So it got a little lighter from being in the lamp there.
questionnaire again.
I cannot recall it.
Is that requirement that any sick patient they have to fill out this questionnaire? Sometimes they don't.
I cannot recall on intake.
But on August 1st, she came in, it's just a follow-up.
Yes, correct.
She choose walk in the rain since it's raining out.
As far as.
Walk in the rain cuticle oil.
Sad to hear all of this.
Who knows? Maybe if it stops raining, I will go down and get my glasses. I'm excited to have my new prescription,
It just makes me sad that men were struggling so much. I mean,
but I would have to tell Dominic to walk and meet me. He doesn't have his own key yet. We gotta get him one.
This medical history again, and just know, well, in my mind,
We used to have a spare one outside, you know, hiding, but I forget. Somebody lost their keys and we ended up taking it. Thank you, Patty.
Just for your present illness, you review that when you're talking with her?
Yes.
Again, she-
Um,
her back pain and-
should I use? I think I should use a white nail-free sleeve.
Remember, this witness is saying the whole time per the record, because she doesn't really
Oh, I'll use this.
You can't say, you know, what she observed in then or what she saw, you know, by memory. She's looking per the record, per the paperwork.
The pair of these is $2 on Shein. I looked yesterday because somebody wanted the link. I wasn't able to share the link to Instagram. This looks pink because of the pink flakes. It definitely has a pink tone to it. I think this could have been a pink snowflake and it would have looked cute too.
I saw her on page
But
34 of the exhibit. Given something.
I'm just gonna pop on this ring, but probably for photos I'll use my gold bow ring. But that's out in the kitchen right now. So here is the finished mani, guys. Do you like it?
And says patient states she has a lot of muscle spasms in her legs and low back
Am I in frame?
that affects her sleeping.
So she's complaining.
Yeah, I'm in frame. I'm glad you guys were here with me today. Thank you so much for coming and supporting me. It means a lot that you guys take time out of your day every day to be here. It makes it worthwhile for me to come and be here. You know what I mean? So, and I love just hanging out with you guys and shooting shit and just seeing what everybody's up to, talking nails, talking whatever, you know. So thank you for that. You guys make my life more pleasant, and I'm grateful to all of you. Have an awesome day. I'm gonna see if I can get out there to get my glasses, but I'm putting on my rubber boots before I go anywhere. And I'll see you tomorrow for the live at 11 o'clock. Have a good one, guys. Love you all. Bye.
Apparently, the following prescription. Again, self-report.
Self-report for the records.
There's again seen that